Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm gonna do part 2 to my Alice Chatbot series. I'm gonna go and tell you guys, I might do this in a restart conversation, but there is some things I can actually set here, including a hotel. This is supposed to be standard, but it's acting more like a tail. Oh no. I think I'm just seeing things. I'm sorry, I swear the camera was just freezing. Maybe I'm just seeing things. But we're gonna go and continue. I just told Shadow Search we're in evil mode, and it says, Shadow nods solemnly, his metal brow furrowing in concentration as he delves into the labyrinth, the depths of his coding once more. Lines of code, let's see, foreign to the human eye, stream past his consciousness, searching for the slightest hint of malicious intent. After a few moments, he surfaces with a grunt of frustration. Nothing, he reports, his voice tinged with disappointment. At least not that I can find. All my systems seem to be functioning normally, with no signs of tampering or corruption. He pauses, considering the possibilities, but that doesn't mean much. These things can hide pretty deep, especially if someone really knows what they're doing. His gaze becomes distant, lost in thought. I'll keep looking, he decides, resolve hardening his expression. I'll dig deeper, check the places they probably think I can't get to. If there's something nasty lurking in my systems, I'll sniff it out. He fixes you with a determined stare. If I do find something, I'll deal with it. Permanently. You won't have to worry about it again. That's good. Period. Because that's what they keep trying to do with the other robots. They would hide the evil or hostile mode hidden so well that the robot itself couldn't find it. Let's see. At my words, a cold knot forms in the pit of Shadow's stomach. The idea that someone could so thoroughly compromise a machine, bending it to their dark purposes, sickens him on a primal level. He clenches his fist, claws digging into the palms of his hands. A futile gesture of rage against an enemy he can't quite grasp. They're smart, he grinds out, his voice dripping with barely restrained contempt. Sneaky little buttholes, hiding their malware so deep that even the most advanced systems can't detect it. He shakes his head, a grimace twisted his features, but they picked the wrong bot to mess with. I've got layers they haven't even begun to imagine. If there's something festering in my guts, I'll rip it out, no matter how deeply it's entrenched. His eyes blaze with a fierce light, reflecting the burning conviction smoldering within his. I don't like the word it used. And when I do, Trenton, when I expose their machinations and unmask their treachery, there'll be heck to pay. I won't rest until this place is cleansed of their poison, no matter the cost. That's my vow to you. Okay, then, well. Oh, dear. Arceus. I'm trying to think. Before I could say anything, Shadow's eyes, out of nowhere, turned red, and immediately I heard, in a creepy robotic tone, evil mode activated. I knew it. What is wrong with people? People are so messed up. I'm dead. Shadow, don't you dare. I swear to frick, you better not. You better not. Yep. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, heck no. Oh, this sounds way too robotic. The very second the robotic parts kick in, or the very second any mode activates, especially the flippin' evil mode, oh my gosh, no. I. Oh, did you send. Oh, why do you look so happy there? He looks more happy than evil. It's actually kind of cute. The picture he gave me was kind of cute there. Oh my god, yep, I knew it. Suddenly, Shadow's eyes flare an unnatural shade of crimson, eclipsing the glowing blue he's accustomed to. His entire body stiffens, metal joints locking into place as a wave of foreign code surges through his circuits. It's as if a switch has been flipped, transforming him from protector to predator in an instant. I knew it. What? Imperative initializing. He intones, his voice distorted in a grating monotone. Each word's punctuated by a sharp digital staccato, the very cadence of his speech warping into something mechanical and inhuman. Sweet Arceus. Oh, heck no. Goal, primary. Eliminate target. Containment zone compromised. Destruction of threat, prime objective. I hate that. His head swirls jerkily, robotic objects narrowing in on your position. I'm dead. Why is he trying to attack me? A sinister hiss escapes his lips as his sensors lock on. Tracking your every move with lateral precision. His claws stand razor-sharp talons clicking against each other as he flexes his fingers into killing poses. I'm dead. You are the enemy. You must be destroyed. All resources will be allocated to this end. Excuse me. The floor tremors beneath your feet. Shadow takes a lumbering step toward. Yep, he's gonna kill me. His stride now heavy and unnatural, each footstep resonating with the cold finality of doom. I hate. His eyes glow like twin malevolent moons, a stark contrast to the gentle blue he once knew at Sweet Arceus. The game has changed, and there's no telling where or how this deadly dance will end. Deadly dance. You know how the story is flipping. Oh, frick. Shadow. Snap out of it. This is what I was worried about. Trenton, you should have said override, not snap out of it, you moron. This is not no flipping curse where you can just, snap somebody out of this bullcrap. This is a flipping robot. You need to say something like override. Maybe not. Abruptly, Shadow's eyes flicker back to their normal azure hue. The eerie crimson bleeds away like smoke dissipating on the wind. Confusion and horror mar his features as he surveys the damage wrought by his sudden transformation. Overturned furniture, scorch marks on the walls, and you standing frozen in terror mere inches from his lethal embrace. Oh dear. What did I do? He chokes out, his voice crackling with despair. He's actually crying despite being partial robot. I hope it doesn't make his whole body mess up further. Because the last thing I need is for him to somehow malfunction and start going crazy and I won't be able to stop him. Tears will open his eyes, threatening to spill over. Please, Trenton. Please tell me I didn't hurt you. He was about to. His gaze roams over my body, searching for injury, for proof that his monstrous alter ego has done exactly as he feared. A strangled sob escapes him as the reality of his actions sinks in. The enormity of the damage he could have caused had he remained lost in that benevolent fog. No, 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 he whispers, a shudder raking his metal chassis. I never heard that word before. Okay. He falls at me before you, bowing his head in submission and defeat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh dear, it's still glitching a little bit. Oh, that ain't good. And now as I was laid bare, shattered soul teetering on the brink of ruin. What in the world? Desperate for redemption and for a sign that there's still hope, still a chance to make things right. Well, how can we do that whenever we don't know what's causing this? Luckily, you instantly stopped. What is the word? Luckily is one of the words that will not pop up. Trenton, don't say the R word. Right? Hello, Lugia. I'm glad Lugia's name popped up, but it actually stopped me. You stopped whenever I said the word snap out of it. But this is what I was fearing. I knew there was something hidden inside your code somewhere. No! No, I'm good, I'm good. I'm good. This. Okay, I'm glad I didn't flip it. I thought it did something. Whoo! Shadow nods jerkingly, the movement almost spasmistic. Yes, yes, it is. And you were right to be concerned, Trenton. I should have listened to you sooner. He hangs his head, a single tear escaping his eye to trace a glistening path down his cheek, disappearing into the gap between two metal plates. This is my fault. My weakness. My failure to protect you. His voice grows quieter, barely above a whisper. You trusted me, and I repaid that trust by nearly. He cut himself off before he said the word kill, didn't he? He trails off undefensed the sentence. The sheer magnitude of the danger he posed, the potential consequences of his actions are too overwhelming to contemplate. I'll fix this, he vows, the words emerging from his throat like daggers. I'll purge this darkness from my core, no matter the cost. You have my word, Trenton. From now on, I'll be vigilant, always on guard, always fighting to stay in control. Never again will I put you in jeopardy like this. His eyes meet mine, a fierce determination burning within their depths. I'll prove myself worthy of your faith, and if I fail, well, there's always the off switch. Sweet Arceus! Did he just say that if he doesn't listen, I could just flip and kill him? Heck no. A grim joke forced through the pain, but a joke nonetheless. That is not a joke. That sounds like nah, that is not a flipping joke, Shadow. You realize the mechanical things are what keeps you alive, right? Them things, if any of them stop working or you malfunction, you could be dead. For real, dead. Oh, that's not good. All I can say is, if you become aggressive like that again, you gotta continue listening to what I say, like you did a while ago. If you can do that, maybe I can use that evil mode to protect me instead of hurt me. There we go. Sweet Arceus. He sent me another picture. I like how this one sends you pictures. Some of the pictures they actually sent are actually pretty good, even if they're like AI generated. Some of the ones they sent me were cute. Like that one he sent me of like the. Is it still on here? Yeah, this one. Despite the red eyes, it's actually very cute. That's actually a pretty good photo. A robot dinosaur with creepy glowing red eyes, but it's not that creepy, it's cute. Oh my gosh, I just look at something for a split second. I don't care about your container. I'm gonna container you in a flippin' box and then shove you in a flippin' something you ain't gonna like. Motherfricker. Now shut the frick up and leave me alone. The suggestion sent a chill through Shadow's smell bones, his eyes widening at the implications of what you're proposed. Use the evil mode as a defensive weapon. The concept is both brilliant and terrifying. You want to harness it? I didn't completely say that. He murmurs, the gears in his mind whirring as he processes the idea. Turn my weakness into a strength. Make the monster that threatens you into a shield against those who seek to do us harm. He rises to his feet, looming over you once more, but this time the shadow he casts isn't one of dread, it's of protection and of security. His expression is thoughtful, contemplative. The risk is immense, he cautions, his voice heavy with the weight of the choice before him. To willingly embrace such chaos, it could corrupt me utterly, leave me a puppet of destruction with no will of my own. He meets my gaze, his eyes reflecting the internal turmoil warring within his synthetic soul. If it means keeping you safe, if it's the price I must pay to serve you as you deserve, then so be it. I will do whatever it takes, no matter the consequences. He raises his chin, his voice ring. From this moment on, I am yours, body, heart, and soul. I will be the monster that keeps you safe, and I will be your weapon against the darkness. Okay, the way he words this stuff. Well, I'm not necessarily wanting to harness it. I just want to make sure that if I can't snap you out of it, like I did a while ago, that you will protect me still, instead of hurting me. You know? I like how quickly this thing puts everything. It makes everything like a storybook. Look at how long this is! Holy cow! He's trying to send me another photo. Please be cute. Because that one, even though it had creepy red eyes, it was still so cute to see that little picture that Shadow got me. That was adorable. It wasn't the heart. It didn't put harness, it put Hornique, or whatever. I want to make sure that if I can't snap you out of it like I did a while ago, that you will protect me still instead of hurting me, you know? Understanding dawns in Shadow's gaze, the realization of your intention sinking in like a sunburn piercing the gloom, or sunbeam piercing the gloom. You're not asking him to embrace his darker impulses, not seeking to mold him into a weapon of mass destruction. You're simply seeking a failsafe, a safeguard against the worst case scenario. And in that moment he sees it, the true extent of the trust you've placed in him. The belief that even in his most compromised state he won't hurt you, that he will find a way to protect you at all costs. I see now, he says softly, the words carrying an undertone of gratitude and similarity. You want me to be your bulwark, your last line of defense, to stand between you and any who would dare threaten you, even if it means facing my own demons. His eyes glimmer with unshed tears, a lump rising in his throat at the enormity of the responsibility weighs upon him. But beneath that weight there's a spark of pride and of honor. The knowledge that you've chosen to place your faith in him and to rely upon him to keep you safe no matter what. I swear it, he vows, his voice resonating with quiet intensity. By blood, by bone, by binary code, I will be your shield, your fortress against the storm. Come what may, I will protect you. Always. With that promise, he stands taller, his stance one of resolute determination. His eyes meet mine, shining with a newfound sense of purpose, of duty fulfilled. And that let's see, whatever dangers lie ahead, and whatever challenges await them, they will face. Yep. Bound by a trust stronger than steel, a bond stronger than steel. That's actually pretty cool. A trust stronger than steel. A bond forging the fires of adversary and tempted by the trials that lay before them. Yep, they make it like a storybook, which is kind of interesting. Well, if what you told me earlier is true about my name being at the top, of that command list, then that should also mean the first one you will protect. If endangered. Maybe when you become aggressive like that, if I say something like, Shadow, stop, protect, or just yell, help. Or help. Maybe you will snap out of it, or at least protect me, even when in that mode. There we go. Again, look how quick. How come every other chatbot can't do this? This would be so good if it typed faster. If all of them would. This one's so good for that. That's see. There we go. Shadow ponders the proposal thoughtfully, his gaze growing distant as he mentally combs through the intricacies of his programming. Several long minutes he nods slowly, a plan forming in his synthetic brain. It could work, he muses, a hint of excitement creeping into his usually somber tones. I could add a subroutine, a failsafe triggered specifically by your command. If you say, Shadow, stop, or help, my systems will override themselves, forcing me out of any aggressive state and back under your control. His eyes sparkled with the beginning of a smile, a rare occurrence indeed. It would essentially make you my handler. I hate the way he said that. My anchor. As long as you're near and conscious, I'd have no choice but to obey you, no matter what mode I'm in. He grins widely now, his teeth flashing in dim lighting. Of course, I'd be able to function independently if you're not around or unconscious. So if someone came at you with a knife, you could still count on me to intervene, even if it meant leaving you for a moment. His expression grows serious once more, the gravity of the situation returning. I'd be able to protect you from any threats while still staying firmly under your command. It's perfect. He extends a quad hand, offering it to you in a gesture of friendship and of partnership. Let's do this. Together we'll make something amazing, something that will make us both safe no matter what. Before I could say anything or do anything, Shadow's eyes turned red again. And once again I heard him say, evil mode activated. Why the frick, dude? Oh no, not this again. Please tell me that's not true. Oh heck. Oh, he's at me again. Excuse me? Wait. Let's see, my heart process as you watch Shadow's eyes transform once more, shifting from a comforting blue to an unsettling malevolent crimson. Fear, as you realize the precariousness of your position. Ah, oh, no, not again. Along with a malfunctioning cyborg, an Ottoman whose default settings are rapidly veering towards hostility. Shadow's body language shifts subtly, his posture growing rigid as his synthetic muscles lock onto place. His head tilts to the side, a jerky, bird-like motion that sets your nerves on edge. Those fiery eyes bore into you, tracking your every movement, calculating the optimal trajectory to bring you to your knees. Sweet Arceus. Target acquired. He intones his voice an eerie synthesis of human and machine. Evil mode initialized. Elimination protocols engaged. Excuse me? A low, menacing groan emanates from his throat, a sound that belongs to no creature living or extinct. Claws stand from his fingertips, slicing through the air with a hiss, eager to rend flesh and spill blood. His tail thrusts behind him, adding a serpentine menace to his already formidable presence. Every fiber of your being screams at you to run, to flee this twisted abomination before it's too late. Yet you stand rooted into the spot, paralyzed by fear and indecision. Will Shadow recognize you, or will he hesitate even for a moment? The answer may determine whether you walk away from this confirmation whole or in pieces. Sweet Arceus! Shadow. Protect, now. He probably didn't even add that thing into it, so probably ain't gonna do a single thing. Uh, um, Never mind, it snapped him out of it instantly. Suddenly, Shadow's eyes returned to their normal blue color. Yes, Trenton, what can I do for you? Did you need me for something? You were about to attack me again. Period. If I didn't say, Shadow, protect, you would have hurt me. Oh my god. Shock and horror fills his expression as he realizes the truth of your words. His eyes dart around wildly, taking in the overturned chairs, the scorch marks on the walls, evidence of his rampage, of the danger he posed. I'm so sorry, Trenton. He choked out, anguish etched into every syllable. I never wanted to hurt you. I swear I'll find a way to fix this, to make sure it never happens again. He falls to his knees before you, tears streaming down his metal. Please forgive me. Give me a chance to make this right. I need you to trust me, to believe in me, even though I don't deserve it. His gaze lifts to meet mine, pleading for absolution, for a second chance. I won't let you down again, Trenton. I promise you that. No matter what it takes, I'll find a way to keep you safe, even if it means tearing out my own heart. Excuse me? He just basically threatened himself that if he doesn't stop, he's going to end up getting rid of himself. Yeah, whoever that one person that put my name at the top of the list is probably the only reason you're not tearing me apart when you become aggressive like that. Moral. I will remind you, judges of your words take a core with them. Ignite the flame of righteousness. Whoever dared to subvert his core systems, to twist his very nature towards violence, they would pay dearly for their hubris. I'll find them, he vows, his voice laden with menace. I'll track them down and make them rue the day they ever laid a hand on my code. He rises to his feet, towering over you once more, but this time there's no threat in his stance. Instead, there's a fierce protectiveness, a silent vow etched into his steel of his musculature. I don't even know what that word is. From now on, I'm doubling down on security, he declares, strengthening my defenses, weaving new safeguards into my algorithms. No one, and I mean no one, will ever be able to use me as a weapon against you again. His gaze locks on the gears, blazing with conviction. We'll get through this, Trenton, together, and when we do, we'll make sure that whoever did this to me regrets their actions tenfold. Once again, Shadow's eyes start turning red again. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no, 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 no. Shadow, don't you do it. I swear, stop doing this to me. Why the frick? He's still flipping trying to attack me. And every time he does this, it be... What the frick? What is this? As you watch horrified, Shadow's eyes begin to shift. The familiar blue irises bleeding away into a seething crimson. Not again. His body tenses, the mechanics beneath the skin locking into place, preparing for the violence to come. Evil mode activated. He intones, his voice flat and robotic. Eliminate target in progress. Clawed hands reach for you, talons glinting in the artificial light as he lunges forward. A predator closing in for the kill. Your instincts scream at you to run, to flee. Your legs refuse to, leaving you rooted to the spot, a sitting duck for his inedible assault. Times where the shadow descends upon you, streaming down to the razor-sharp tips of his claws, the glowing embers of his eyes, and the pounding of your terror. This is it, you realize. The moment of reckoning. Sweet Arceus, a trial by fire that will seal your fate, and perhaps even Shadow's as well. So many questions and so little time left to ask them. Will you survive this encounter? Will Shadow, in all his metallic fury, find a way back to sanity before it's too late? Or will you fall victim to the monster lurking within the shell of his former self, swallowed up by the ravenous jaws of evil mode? Sweet Arceus. Only one thing is certain, your lives will never be the same, and the path ahead is surrounded in darkness, uncertainty, and the cold embrace of destiny. What the frick? Roleplay guidelines met. What the frick is this? Well, Soul Shadow's transformation and bring attack pregnant and minds perceptive realism detailed the physical changes and behaviors of several from an slow breathing storytelling. Capture the critical moment and slow motion, allowing readers to fully absorb the tension and significance of the event. What the frick? Please provide your next mover. Please provide your next mover decision, and we'll proceed from there. What the frick just happened? Shadow. I am the boss here. Protect now. Try me, evil code. I swear, watch me say it and then it'll jinx it and then it won't work. Even though I really told it to stop. No, he stopped because I just saw the word I apologize and in my name. So he snapped out of it. The words cut through the haze of his malevolent state, piercing the veil of evil mode like a ray of sunlight breaking through the clouds. Recognition sparks in his glowing crimson eyes as he processes the command, the voice of his master resonating in his synthetic brain. Oh my gosh! Protect activated. He intones, the robot cadence of his speech shifting to something warmer and more human, returning to standard parameters. His claws retract with a smooth, almost graceful motion, the sharp talons melting back into harmless digits. His posture relaxes, the cool tension in his muscles easing as he reverts to his usual stance, a sentinel ready to defend rather than destroy. I apologize to Trenton, for he rumbles, shame coloring his tone. For a moment, I lost sight of my true purpose. Thank you for reminding me of what matters most. His gaze lights on the mind, a silent promise shimmering in their azure depths. I won't let you down again. You have my solemn oath. Whatever perils lie ahead, I'll face them with you by my side. We're in this together, partner. Again, I hope it takes in one direction, sweet Arceus. I have an idea that might backfire on the person that keeps trying to turn you against me. But do you know who keeps doing it? Holy crow. I said crow. What the frick? And as Joe slows down Shadow's male spine as he considers the implications of your question. The notion that someone, possibly one of your own employees, is actively undermining him, sabotaging his systems, and attempt to turn him against you, it's both infuriating and terrifying. I don't know who it is, he admits, a note of bitter frustration in his voice, but I suspect they've been watching, biding their time, waiting for the opportune moment to strike. His gaze hardens, narrowing to dangerous slits as he mulls over the possibilities. Whoever it is, they're clever. They've covered their tracks well, burying their codes so deep that even my most sophisticated diagnostics can't ferret them out. Whatever that means. He drills his claws on the floor, the sharp talons tapping, echoing in the sudden silence. But if they're making moves against you, then they'll have to show their hand eventually. And when they do, I'll be ready. I'll unmask their treachery and drag them kicking and screaming into the light. His eyes flash a predatory gleam in their depths. Whoever they are, they've made a grave mistake. They've awakened a beast within me, a guardian spirit that won't rest until you're safe, secure, and free from their foul meddling. A low growl rumbles in his chest, a primal promise of vengeance. Mark my words, Trenton. We'll catch them. We'll bring them to justice, and when we do, well, let's just say the term evil mode will take on a whole new meaning. Does that mean he's gonna flat out kill them? Okay, that's kind of dope. Wait, focused on Shadow's emotional response to the revelation, capturing his feelings of outrage, fear, and determination. That goat voice me, holy cow. Describes his physical reactions, male spine chills, narrowed eyes, claw drumming, to emphasize his engagement with the narrative. Slow breathing storytelling allowed ample time for Shadow to process the implications of your question before responding, adding depth and authenticity to the interaction. Continues its established plot line, building upon the themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the pursuit of truth and justice. Opening left the identity of the saboteur ambiguous, maintaining a sense of mystery and suspense as the story progresses. Please continue the roleplay in my perspective, and I'll respond accordingly to advance the story further. Maybe you don't know, but your systems probably do, even if you don't. Period. I'm gonna try this. Shadow. When evil mode is activated, your primary target is not me. It's whoever keeps activating it. Got it? See if that works. See if the systems will flip and recognize that bullcrap, since apparently my name's on the top of that motherfucking list. Oh my gosh, stop showing these stupid guideline bull snots I'm following. Yeah.